Alright, when I first drove up here, there must have been 50 turkey in the field. I scared them all off, but there's one that I can just see off in the distance, and I'm going to see if I can get them on camera without spooking them. I'm on camera. Focus. There we go. I just went over the ridge. Just missed him. Well, sorry I missed the turkey. I wish I got them. I never saw turkey out here before. I mean, I'm sure they're out here, but I've never seen tracks and I've never seen turkey. And that was a cool sight. When I came down the hill on the other side of the pond, like I said, there had to have been, I said 50 before, but I don't know, at least 20 or 30 turkey. Ran up the field through where all the Christmas trees are, and then went right over here to where the tall grass is, and then just over the hill out of view. So that is pretty cool. I got to set up my trail cams. Maybe I'll do that on this visit. I have had them out here for a while without the memory cards, because I took the memory cards home to check out what was on them and to clear them off, and then I just never brought them back out. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I can do like a monthly trail cam update. Let me know if you guys like that. But anyway, out here today, it is a misty day. I don't know if you can tell, but you can probably see my truck is soaked, and I can see mist is getting on the lens of the camera, so it won't be too long here before maybe you can't even see me. But I brought today some benches that I built in my workshop at home, and I'm going to drop those off, and then as long as it's not too heavy rain, I'm going to do a little bit of work out here on the tractor. We've got a bunch of wood chips up front that have recently been delivered, and I need to straighten up that pile, and then I'm going to take some of those wood chips and I'm going to spread them around a couple of the low spots on the dam road, and I'm going to spread them around the garden just to keep back some of the weeds. And while I'm here, I'm going to check the progress. It's been about a week since we planted the pumpkin and sunflower seeds in the garden, so we might start to see some sprouts. And then the last thing I'm going to do before I leave is go over along our property line where there are a whole bunch of wild blackberries growing, and we want to see if there's any blackberries ripe. And if there are some, I brought a container so I can bring some home, and Stacy can make us some blackberry cobbler or something like that. So anyway, follow along, and let's go have some fun. Whew, we've gotten some rain in the past few days. Look inside the bucket. It's pretty full, and actually there's some clay and dirt in there that, now that it's all wet, I'm going to go ahead and scrape that out with a shovel. All right, well, let's take a look at how our plants are doing. Oh, look at this. There was a pumpkin here, and something decided to come along and try to eat it, I believe, because it has been uprooted. I don't see any tracks nearby. It probably wasn't a deer. I'm gonna try to replant it, see what happens. Alright, we got one coming up here, and something definitely ate on that. We got two coming up here. All three here. Oh man, look at that. What would come along and just cut off and then leave the leaves here? There's some poop. Oh, the turkey were down here. Here's turkey track. Alright, nothing coming up from that mound yet. Look at that one. They pulled it right out of the ground. Shoot. Alright, all three here are doing well. We can keep the turkeys away. We got two here. One down there. Three here. Alright. Nothing in that mound. One. And then nothing, unless this is one that, I think this is grass. Yeah, that's grass. Alright, three here. Okay, so we're doing okay. I have to keep the critters out of here. Oh man, here's another one. The turkey came in and plucked right at that new plant. They might have been down here when I scared them off when I first arrived today. Let's see if we can't replant that and get it to do something. Alright, let's check out the sunflowers. Alright, so everywhere that there's a stick, there's a row of sunflowers, and they're spread out about every 2 feet. So a bunch of my sticks over there got knocked over. But there's some sunflowers here, one there, and then every 12 to 18 inches or so. So cool, good to see. Of course, there's going to be a lot of grass and weeds coming up too, which we'll come back through and deal with those as we can. All right, cool. Well, what I'm glad I'm not seeing is any erosion, because we had some really heavy rain the other day, and I was worried this whole slope here was just going to wash downhill. It looks like we're in good shape with that. So, all right, well, let's go load up the hay wagon, and all right, we'll go load up the hay wagon and bring some mulch over here, and I'm still going to lay down some mulch in kind of some of our aisleways. But actually, before I do that, so I don't forget, I'm going to go check and see if our wild raspberries are doing anything. I can already see they're not ripe yet, but they're all through here. These are all black raspberries. Berries are still really firm. So another week or so. But there's raspberries all mixed up through here. I'll walk up and down this a little ways. I'll see more. I just saw Japanese beetle. I don't know if we need to worry about them much. There's some more raspberry, still really green. These things are, I don't know if this is locust or what. These things need to go. What size is that thing? Is that raspberry or what? I don't know. There's a bunch more. Still green. So I'm going to call that the consensus, is that throughout here everything's still really green. So we got another week. I'm not picking anything today. Alright, all the way down this and actually way back in the other direction, way down the power line, there's blackberry grown up all through here. So another week or two we'll come back, get the whole family out here, we'll pick a bunch of blackberries. Alright, so what we're going to do, this is the newest, these here are the newest wood chips that have been dropped off. I'm going to push these up and then I'm going to harvest from some of the older stuff that's over there and fill up the hay wagon. let's go spread it. All right, well, that's a wrap out here. I am officially soaked. The rain started coming down really hard a little while ago, and I am due to report home kind of soon anyway. So I'm wrapping up a little bit earlier than I want to today, but we got a good bit done. Spread a bunch of mulch around the garden, put a little bit of extra mulch on the road over the dam, and dropped these benches off that are behind me. Checked on the blueberries, so got enough done. You can hear this rain coming down, I'm sure, because there's actually an umbrella propped up right above that camera, because that camera can't get wet. My GoPro died a little while ago, so I'll have to check the footage and see how much of today's activities we actually got. But I appreciate you following along with the work that we're doing out here. Little heads up, these Woods Tree Farm hats, I just put in an order for about 6 or 7 different styles and colors. And if you think you want a hat, stay tuned to woodstreefarm.com. I'll have those up for sale here soon, as soon as they come in. I expect those hats in soon, within the next week or two. And if you buy a hat, I certainly appreciate the support. Might buy me another camera that can actually get wet. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.